Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, y'all, first I'm just going to apologize because my hair is crazy and I have to have my fan on right now because it is so hot in my bedroom that I literally don't think I can film without the fan on. It's on low and I set it far away. Hopefully y'all don't hear it. But today I am doing, guys, I don't remember the name of the tag. I think it's "What are you reading?" or something like that, and Amanda a week or two ago tagged me, and I wanted to do this tag because it's just very well rounded and it would help you get to know me a little bit more as a reader. So the first question is, how many books do you usually read at once? Okay, so y'all, this has really changed over the years. I used to read like 2 or 3 books at once. I can truthfully really only read one book and enjoy it at a time. I'm actually reading a Terry Ferris book, a book by Ann Wilson that just came out that is like her testimony and story. So that's a nonfiction. And then Terry Ferris is Christian fiction. I usually drift toward one to the other. I cannot read 2 fictions at once anymore. Like, I just can't do it. I don't know if it's because I'm older or what, but my brain can't do it. And I always gravitate towards one more than the other. It doesn't matter if I love both. I'm still going to read one more than the other. That's just how I am. Okay, so the next one is, if you are reading more than one book at a time, how do you decide when to switch to reading the other book? Do you read a certain amount of pages in each book? I kind of answered that. I can't really say I do this and then I go to the next one. It's usually whatever I'm in the mood for. If I'm in the mood to read the other book, I'll read it. If I'm in the mood to read the second book, I'll read that. I'm very much a mood reader. Like, I've been pretty good at sticking with my TBRs the last couple months since starting Bookstagram and BookTube, but guys, this month it's been so hard for me to stick to my TBR. So, because I'm very much just in a funk a little bit. So, yeah, it just depends. Number 3 is, do you ever switch bookmarks while you're partway through a book? Okay, guys, I don't really use bookmarks. So, it's kind of like a competition for me. I don't really use bookmarks. I like to, first of all, I'm a chapter to chapter reader. I hate stopping in the middle of the chapter, but if I absolutely have to, I will. But I am either a chapter rememberer or a page rememberer. I do not dog ear. That is like gag to me. I will never dog ear a book page. I don't like it. It's my biggest pet peeve with books. That and cracking spines. And I know there's some of you on here that's probably your favorite way to read is to crack spines and to dog ear your pages. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. So, but hey, I'm so glad if you can, because I wish I could, but my brain won't let me. Number 4 is, where do you keep the book you are currently reading? So I typically just keep it with me, either downstairs near the couch where I sit, so that's easily accessible to me because I do most of my reading in the evenings, and then usually upstairs with me. I take it back and forth. I take it upstairs if I'm reading in bed. If not, I just keep it downstairs with me. And then when I get off work, because I work from home, I'll just bring the book from my bedroom from the night before and bring it downstairs so I have it. What time of day do you spend the most time reading? And I kind of just answered that. It is evening time. And if it's on the weekend, then, you know, I'll get up and read in the afternoon and things like that. But it's typically nighttime for me because I have to get up like your standard time. Like, I have to be working at 8 a.m. So guys, I can barely get out of bed. I'm not a morning person at all. I love nighttime and I'm a night owl. So you'll catch me reading at night. 6, how long do you typically read for one go? Again, it just depends on the book, the mood I'm in, what's going on, things like that. So I don't know. If I'm reading on my phone, I get highly distracted. But if I'm reading like a physical book, like 30 to 40 minutes to an hour, maybe take a little break and then keep reading. But if I'm like glued to my phone or my book because I'm so enthralled in it, a couple hours in one go. So, do you read hardcovers with the dust jacket on or off? I'm typically on, unless it's just for some reason getting in my way, then I'll take it off. But if I ever use a bookmark and it's a hard book, back that has a dust cover, I will use the dust cover as a bookmark. But if I'm reading a paperback or a hardcover without a dust cover, I do not use bookmarks. Which position do you mainly use to read? Sitting up. Just like sitting up or reclined back a little bit in the recliner. I don't really like laying down because then my arms get tired, and then, yeah. I'm usually just like sitting up, maybe reclined back a little bit. How often do you update your progress in the book you're currently reading on Goodreads? So again, there's times where I'm really good at keeping up with Goodreads and letting people know where I'm at in a book, what I'm thinking, all this stuff. Right now I'm a little bit in a funk and I'm kind of all over the place. I loved the last book that I read, top 5 book of the year, like it's in the top 5. Loved it. But like this month I've just been distracted by other things, like personal things, work. I've started crochet, so that's kind of had me distracted. But so like right now I'm kind of sporadic with what I'm reading, so I'm not updating as diligently because I'm just sporadic right now. But usually I really like updating on Goodreads and do it pretty often, so pretty much every time I read. And that's it. The 11th question is tag somebody. So really, I want to see anybody do this tag. I truthfully can't remember who and who has not done this. I want to tag Morgan, Lady of the Library, but I tagged her in my 54321 tag a month or 2 ago, and poor thing, she had awful technical problems. But I would love to see Morgan's answers, so I'm going to do Morgan, then I'm going to do Katie at Paperbacks and Ponytails. Alright, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this tag. It just lets you know a little bit about me and my quirks with reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. It's just a fun little tag video. Thank you so much, Amanda, for tagging me in this. I didn't even like screen the questions. I just went right in, answered them as a surprise, and I enjoyed it. Y'all, I'd love to know your answers to the questions below. Let me know if you don't have a channel and leave your answers below. I'll have them tagged in the description. I love y'all, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.